I think it's important to go back to the very beginning of why I became a doctor before I could really understand why I became an oncologist. When I was growing up, I was first generation immigrant family. I'm the youngest of 3 girls, and both my parents were physicians, and so my dad, he really emphasized the importance of taking care of people. Do you want to know the truth of why I became a doctor? I didn't actually want to be a doctor. So this is actually a funny story, I'll just tell you. When my dad was still alive, he was pressuring all 3 of us to become physicians. My first sister interviewed, they asked her, why do you want to become a doctor? And she said, I don't want to become a doctor. My dad forced me to do this interview. And then similarly with my middle sister, she said, not for me. And then I interviewed in the same place with the same people. I blacked out for sure. I had no idea what I said or how I responded to this question. And even right afterwards, I don't remember what I said. So I leave this interview day, I go up to my dad and I'm like, there is 0% chance that I got this. There's no way. But he was so adamant, he believed in me so hard that I was like, look, Dad, I promise you that if I get in, I will go. But I need you to know I did not get in. And so the day that the call came in, my dad is standing outside wearing his white coat, holding another smaller version of a white coat. And he's like, you're a woman of your word. You said you would go. So I put on the white coat, we take a photo together, and then, the rest is history. When I actually went through med school, I found there were very few specialties that a deep, intense relationship is developed. I think that was a big part of why it drew me into oncology and why specifically I focus on breast cancer. There's a lot of collaboration, and I think that's what I really appreciated about it. I was really, really excited and enthusiastic to be at Tampa General Hospital because of the culture that's been built and maintained over many, many years. There are very few places in the state of Florida that actually look at the person as a whole. For breast cancer, for example, we work with the breast surgeons, we work with the radiologists, we work with pathologists, we work with the radiation oncologists, all in real time to create these personalized, comprehensive plans for patients. It's an incredibly important feature of working at a hospital that it has an academic component. And Tampa General Hospital is partnered with University of South Florida in a way that I think provides an extra level of excellence that you otherwise wouldn't see in a healthcare system. Not only do we have multidisciplinary clinics, we have multidisciplinary tumor boards, but we're also training the next generation of physicians. I think there's a lot of trust that goes into what your parents think is best for you, and I think they really nailed it for me. I'm incredibly grateful that they were there to look out for me and guide me in a way that they knew what I needed even before I did. So I feel very, very lucky and blessed that I had them growing up in my life.